Good evening, everybody. It's your boy Nkda. Happy to be streaming to you on this wonderful Monday night. I've had quite the interesting weekend. It's been absolutely amazing. Happy to be back as always, and we've got a good lineup for you tonight. A lot of cool stuff that you can get for literally anyone and for any reason. There's a lot of cool small stuff, a lot of home stuff, a lot of stuff for people who like music. So we kind of touch on base for like everything around the spectrum tonight, which, I always love shows that cover different things in different areas and different aspects and stuff. And it always makes it a better show, honestly. Now, I've got a couple of cool products that I've covered myself, and of course, we always end on that Star Wars note. So that's like my little signature at the end of the show. So we got some Star Wars products as always. Um, and there's some cool coupons and stuff for tonight also. So just stay tuned, and we're gonna have an amazing show today. First off, before I get into these products, though, as y'all know, we got a little announcements. So starting off first, we have those two giveaways that have been going on that are coming to an end pretty soon. Coming to a soon pretty end. The first of which is for the Yuffie security video doorbell, which I believe is actually it's in my show for tonight, so I'm going to be covering it. But it's an absolutely amazing little thing from Yuffie. Mine came with the home base. The one in the giveaway does not, but you still get the awesome security video doorbell, and I'm going to drop the link for that. But to get to that, you go simply to www.dragonbloggers.com/wineufy. That's WINEUFY, and that's again for a chance to win the Yuffie security video doorbell. That's all. You try to say that 5 times fast. And then that ends July 2nd. So that one's coming to an end soon. And then a week after that, on July 9th, another giveaway that we have is coming to a close. And that is for a chance to win the Elegoo Neptune 2S 3D printer with ceramic 3D filament. It's a 2-pack, so that if you're the lucky one chosen to win, you can start 3D printing stuff immediately. And to enter for a chance to win that, you go to www.dragonblogger.com/win3D printer. That's WIN, the number 3, the letter D, PRINTER. So don't forget to enter for those two giveaways for a chance to win either a Yuffie Video Security Doorbell or the Elegoo 2S 3D printer. And of course, again, that 3D printer comes with a 2-pack of ceramic 3D filaments, so don't forget about that. But moving on here, we're getting straight into our products. Well, not straight into our products, but basically right into our products. Our first product excuse me, little hiccup. Actually, don't forget, it's a Nkda show. Hydrate, dihydrate, keep your water bottles on you. Make sure that you always stay hydrated at a Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live stream hosted by your boy, Nkda. Yes, the water's gonna come in handy for this stream. I've had hiccups all day. I really don't know why, if I'm being completely honest with you. I just come randomly, and there's hiccups. I almost hate hiccups as much as I hate having like a stopped up nostril. Like it's that bad. Like I can't stand hiccups because it's always like gotcha. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead. Actually, our first product here is a James here video. So he's going to be showing us this really cool Anchor Soundcore Motion Plus Bluetooth speaker. It's got an absolutely amazing sound. Again, with videos of like TVs and videos of speakers and stuff, it's really hard to get a true gauge of the sound and video quality and those kind of products when we're doing secondhand videos. And so you really have to kind of trust us on this one. If James says it's a good product, I promise you James isn't going to lie to you. He's going to let you know exactly how he feels about every single product, every single detail about every single product, honestly. So I'm going to go ahead and let James get into work, and we're going to get right into that first video.
James here, and today we're taking a quick look at a new product, guys. This is from Anchor. This is their Soundcore Motion Plus. This is a Bluetooth speaker with 12 hours of playtime and 30 watts of power, which is very cool. Now, 30 watts will probably be about 15 watts of true power, guys, right? But still nice and room filled. Now, the cool thing is this IPX 7 waterproof, so don't worry, it is fully waterproof, guys. Does have their base up technology, does have their app that does the EQs and everything else there. It is customizable EQ. Does have wireless stereo pairing, which means you can pair more than one of these speakers together in stereo and have one on each side, and they'll be playing perfectly well, guys, right? Does have a USB-C plug and connector, and it does have active crossovers, which is actually cool. Now we're going to open this up, guys, give you guys your first look at this product, and hopefully you enjoy this. I'm going to move that over here so I can...
So we're going to skip just a little bit. Just a bit. There we go.
2 little mid drivers and 2 tweeters, guys. Then you have your passive in the middle. Then up top you have your Bluetooth button, your pause, plus the P, negative, and then you have your bass up. On the side is where you'll actually...
It's kind of hard to see those buttons, I know, because it's like black on black. Also, what's up, Buy Things? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I know it's kind of hard to see some of those buttons, but they are on there, and I also love it when Bluetooth speakers like this come with hardware buttons because it just makes it so much easier.
You see your power button, and right here is actually a big corked plastic, guys. Nice big rubber seal to keep it waterproof. But that is where you'll actually see the 3.5 millimeter jack and your USB. So if you...
And that's really cool because that little plastic nub thing there too also protects those ports and ensures the full IPX protection when it comes to being waterproof and does protect.
If you want to use this paired up with 3.5 millimeter jack, you can definitely use it as a coaxial. Now let's power this up. You guys can hear it. Come on. And you guys can see the top is now lit up, of course, and Bluetooth just came on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this here. We're going to set the speaker right about here. Maybe we can set it just like this so you guys can actually see this little speaker here. While I grab a phone and we connect it up and we'll pair it up, right? Let's pair this real quick. Soundcore Motion Plus paired. We're good to go. Nice and fast, simple. They do have the app, guys. We'll go back into here.
That's another thing with Anker products too. Like when you get the app, you're able to do a lot of stuff, especially with this one, you're able to change the EQ and everything. And I think that it's always cool when you have these really awesome products that are already high quality out the box, but then they have that app that just takes it a step further. And a lot of the brands that we love, we say that about their products because their apps do make their products that much more amazing, even though their products are already amazing as is. So keep that in mind too.
We will actually grab the Motion Plus. It is now connecting. Hopefully you guys can see that. It is connecting. The Motion Plus is now connected. And we're going to go over. And now has, where is the EQ part? That is cool how they have this EQ. We'll swap it over, guys, and you guys can see this. Down at the bottom, you just adjust through. And I'll actually tell you it has bass up, bass off, voice, heavy, classic, original, or the master EQ. The master EQ, guys, you can actually use and adjust to how you like. We're just going to leave the bass up on, and then we're going to go back out, and we're going to go, and we're going to grab some music. Let's play some music in this.
James do be listening to some tunes.
So, we'll adjust the speaker up all the way, right?
So again, keep in mind what I was telling you, like, it's really hard to get a good gauge of how good this thing actually does sound through this, like, because, you know, we're seeing it secondhand through his mic rather than through our ears, so just keep that in mind.
Now the speaker's up, it is adjusted, but you can't see it, so let's use another piece to hold that there, so you guys can actually see this front and center, right? Now, let's really adjust this up.
And you know, I say that, and James would love to either blow your ears out or blind you. It's going to be one. It's going to be sound or light the way that he's going to get you. But even still, even though this is secondhand audio, it does still sound amazing. And that's something that just attests to the quality of this Anker speaker. And it just makes it absolutely amazing. Anker does amazing products, especially when it comes to their speakers. And they just sound so crisp and clear. And you know you're getting something high quality and something really good, especially like I said, when you couple it the fact that it has that app that just takes the bass speaker to the next level, and just makes it better. It just, I don't know how else to word it really. But for the price range that it's at, and for all the tools and stuff that you get out of it, it really is a good buy and a good deal to pick up, because you're getting something that you can trust, something that's going to last the test of time, and something that has a bunch of customizing options that you can use to take your music listening experience to the next level. But yeah, that's basically the Anchor Soundcore Motion Plus Bluetooth speaker. I wish James here was here so he could answer you guys' questions if you had any, but for the most part, very nifty product and very high quality. Next up on our list is another really high quality product. This one was covered by good old Nate, Tater Nate, Angry Nate, however you want to refer to him. He covers the Everybot 3-spin wet mopping robot mop. And I'm going to pull this up. Now, I personally have never had a bot that was solely for mopping. All of mine have either been just sweeping or sweeping and mopping. So having something on the other end of the spectrum that's just mopping is going to be kind of cool to see. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this video up so Tater Nate can do his thing and we can find out about this really awesome Everybot product.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to do a little bit of a how-to and a test on the Everybot 3-spin robotic mop. I have been hearing a lot about
Also, don't forget, hydrate and dihydrate, everybody.
this mop, so I'm super excited to test it out and show you guys how this thing works. So the first thing you're going to want to do is choose your mop head. So your first mop head that you're going to get is this general microfiber that you can see here, and then the next mop head you're going to get is a lot thicker, and they claim that this one is better for cracks and crevices. So we're going to go ahead and go with the second option that we have here, and all you have to do to install these is simply just push them down, align the holes, and they will Velcro there, and you should be good to go after you
I absolutely love that it has Velcro and it doesn't have some kind of mechanism to like twist and turn. You just simply put it on top, press down, and you're good to go.
get those all laid there. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is you can see right here on top, you can just push in this silver button, and then this whole little reservoir tank will release. Now all you want to do is put water in here. They say specifically not to put any solution or cleaner, and also be sure not to put too hot of water inside of this reservoir tank, because it could potentially deform and then this thing will not fit back in the main unit. So definitely just be safe with everything that you put in there. Just water should be good. To get this thing powered on, all you have to do is press the power button for a couple seconds, and you will see that on the screen or on the panel you can see that you have a battery level indicator and a water indicator on how much water.
I think that's so cool that it shows you like the battery indicator. It's either full, half, or getting low. So that way you know when you need to charge it. Now, what I would have liked to seen from this, if it would just had like a bar with like different levels, so you didn't have to go down. But this is still a great and interactive way for the Everybot to display its level of battery and its level of water. So I still think that is pretty cool.
This is actually going to push out whenever it's doing its cleaning cycles. And you do have the option to control this with a remote. As you guys can see here, there is a ton of features and a ton of options on here. There's a focus mode, edge, you can drain water, water control, so a bunch of different things that you can do there. Simply pressing this will engage it to do an automatic cleaning, and what this is going to do is, you can see here, it automatically starts, and I really enjoy the way this thing gets around the surface that it's cleaning on, just by moving each one of those wheels independently to create the friction and traction it needs to propel itself. So as for the test, as you guys can see here, we have ketchup, milk, and sriracha. So what we're going to do is basically just kind of smear this around on my desk, and I hope my wife never sees this video, because if she did, I might not be making videos for you guys. But what we're going to do now that we've kind of smeared that around on the desk is we're going to let it dry for a little bit, just so it's a little bit stickier, to really test out the 3-spin from Everybot. So as you guys can see here, I just turned on the machine, and it's kind of figuring out where it is at on the table and remapping itself. But eventually what it's going to do, that you'll notice here in just a couple of seconds, is it's going to find its way over to the mess. And you guys can see when it gets over the mess how well it actually picks everything up with just using water. And that's absolutely crazy to me that it picked it up with only water and no solution. Now I am in manual mode because it missed a little bit right here, and I am just driving over it manually just to try to get up the last bits and pieces of that little concoction that I made and put on my desk. And what I want to do now is
Concoction.
basically just wipe this down with some surface cleaner. Obviously, I'm going to be a little bit more strong than the machine, and I want to apply a little bit of pressure to it, more pressure than the EveryBot can, just to see what was left behind and how good of a job the 3-spin did. So taking a look at the paper towel, I'm actually pleasantly surprised I didn't get up a lot more from the table than this. I mean, that is obviously a little bit left over, but being that this had no solution, it's awesome. And you can see right here on the pad that it did a really good
Uh-oh.
job of picking all of that stuff up. So all you have to do after those pads are dirty is just throw them in the washer. They are washer safe. So it's really cool that you're able to do that.
Huh.
All right, guys, this was just a quick overview of the EveryBot 3-spin. This thing works super well. I highly recommend it, and I'll see you on the next one.
I was thinking the same thing. Just I was like looking at it kind of weird. I was like, what is it trying to say? But thank you for the follow, I guess. But no, Nate did an amazing job covering that every bot, and I absolutely loved that video. It was great. I was not expecting. I thought that at first you put water in the tank and maybe you put solution somewhere else, but the fact that you only need water to do it, and then he went over it with a paper towel and solution and put more pressure than the bot would apply, and barely picked up anything. So that just attests to the amazing cleaning power of it, and I think that that is something that is absolutely amazing for the price that you spend on it. You never have to invest in, that's so much money you're going to end up saving, because cleaning products can be expensive, especially if you have to keep buying them over and over again. And in the long run, this is going to save you quite a bit of money, just because of how it only needs water. You literally only need water and to charge it, and that's it. It's going to take care of everything else. And I love the fact that it figures out how to get around. That 3-spin technology is very good, because each one can move independently of the other to make sure that if it can correct itself in the direction that it's going, it can move itself forward, move itself backward in a 360 degree rotation. And I think that is absolutely perfect and absolutely amazing. So you couldn't ask for anything else from a robot map. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that, and including the fact that it's really cool. It indicates the power levels, it indicates the water levels on there. You can use the button on it to start it, and it comes with that cool remote that shows you all the features that it has. Like, it has an edge mode, it has different modes for different things, and you can just use it for whatever's best for your room. And then I love the fact that it has a manual mode too, because then say you get an area and you notice that miss a spot, you can send it back over that spot, and boom, you're good to go. So that's really cool. That EveryBot 3-spin mop is just absolutely amazing, and Nate did a wonderful job covering it. Moving on to our next product. This one was done by Michael, or Valhalla3, whichever one you call him. He's kind of like our guest dragon vlogger, and I love covering his products because he does an amazing job with anything music, because he's part of a band and he's really talented. So I love getting to cover his videos. But he's going to be doing the Green Pro 61 key portable electronic keyboard, and we're going to get to see him do some amazing things on this keyboard. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up this video. Again, this is Michael, or Valhalla3 on Twitch. Be sure to check him out. Like I said, he's very talented.
Hi there, my name is Michael Clark. I stream on Twitch as Valhalla3, and I sing for a band called Much
Also, he has such a crisp voice. I love his voice.
Obliged. And I'm here today to review the Green Pro GRP 30022. A little keyboard here. It's about $70 or $80 on Amazon. It's it's not terrible. I will say it's not my favorite thing in the world. Like, I wouldn't recommend this in any professional capacity. But, as far as keyboards go, you're really getting what you pay for. The more money you put into them, the better. It's all electronics, so the more money you put into it, the better it's going to be. But as far as this goes, it's not terrible. it's got a thing with the keys that it's got a little bit of pushback, so it kind of gives you a slight weighted feel to the keys when you play it. So it's not my favorite, like a regular piano would play a little differently, but it's good. I would highly recommend this here keyboard for children. One of my bigger complaints about it is just like the volume specifically. It goes from very quiet to very loud and pretty quickly. So really, I would say the best person this keyboard is for anybody who's really interested in learning a little bit of piano but aren't really sure that they're going to stick with it, which is why I bring up children, because sometimes we as children aren't really sure what we're looking for, like what we're trying to do. So this can give you an idea if this is something you really want to do, so I would keep that in mind. It's got a lot of different settings, a lot of different instruments, and you can do even beats that you can play along with. There's also a way you can do little recordings, not anything crazy, but it's got a whole instruction booklet that can walk you through doing anything you want to do with it. And it's like I said, you get what you give when you spend $70. But I hope you all have a good one and enjoy the keyboard.
Oh man, I thought he was gonna play something for us. I love it. His guitar playing is absolutely excellent. He covered a guitar before in the past, and it was like I just love the way that it sounded. But as he said, he gave a very fair description of the product. You know, since it's electronic, you get what you pay for essentially. But he says for a child or a beginner, it's definitely perfect because you don't have to invest a lot, and if you're not gonna stick with it, you don't really lose much by dropping piano, because piano's tough. Piano is tough. I tried for a while, and I couldn't stick with it. My girlfriend plays, but currently it is 22% off. So, like you said, if you know someone who wants to get into piano, but maybe they're a little fickle with their interest, or like a kid, definitely worth checking out for them for the price range. Because again, if they decide to not stick with it, you haven't spent a ton of money that's wasted, and it is still good quality and has a bunch of cool features for its price range that you get it in. So it's definitely a keyboard worth checking out if you're looking for that. Moving up to our next product is a product that I personally covered, and I have fallen in love with it. It's absolutely amazing, and it has been fantastic, especially since we now have 3 cats and a dog, and we're getting another dog soon. And so we're going to be using this a lot. But basically, this is the Black & Decker Power Series Stick Pet Vac. It's really cool. I'm going to show you a bunch of the features that it comes with, but for the most part, like, you can use it for everything. You can use it on hardwood, you can use it on carpet, and then you have these special attachments that you can use that are really amazing for picking up pet hair. I demonstrated on the cat tree that we have, and let me tell you something, you can immediately see the difference that it makes from picking up all that cat hair. So without further ado, I'm going to pull up that video and we're going to watch it as one happy Dragon Blogger family. So here is my new Black & Decker vacuum. I have everything here ready to go. This is the tube that the little... So I'm going to save y'all some time and just let y'all know what happens here. Also, Daniel, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment family. We're happy to have you here. I hope you enjoy your stay. But I'm going to go ahead. So basically all this covers is the assembly. As you saw, that long tube is where the head for the broom goes. Then it comes with the compartment that has the suction and the filter and the canister that stores everything that you pick up. Then it comes with a battery, a charger, and then 2 additional heads that I will show you in the video. But I spent a lot of time talking about the stuff that comes with it, and it's really not that exciting. Got the vacuum assembled, and my dog is already looking at it. My cat's coming up close to it. I don't know if they're going to like it, but simply, if you want to turn it on, you press that little power button right there, It'll have a little charge indicator so you know how charged the battery is, and then the LED will turn on when it's starting. Now, if you want to make the vacuum in more powerful, you simply slide that little button up right. So that little lever has, it's one thing that I didn't really mention in here. But as that little lever goes down, the sucking power goes up. So the first level is recommended for hardwood floors. The second level is recommended for carpet, and the third level is just a max level that you can use on either or. And that's what the manual said. So that's all that it really is. But for the most part, all you need to know is basically slide down. It's going to take up the battery drain, but it does an amazing job at picking up so much stuff. Right here, and as you can hear, the sound gets louder, and you can always take it back to the original setting if it's too loud. Now, if you wanted to use the other version of it and not use the little head at the end, you simply press this little back button right here, and it turns this part off and keeps this part on. Now, this would be if you wanted to use the other attachments to go on it, but then you can always press it again to turn the floor part on, and you'll know it's on because the LED is on. So this is the pet hair attachment, and this is our little cat tree that we have. So I feel like this is the most accumulated spot that has pet hair that we can show the awesome suction power and how it works on pet hair. So as you can see, this head attachment is really good for getting up the pet hair because of the bristles that it has in the rubber. It's really easy for picking it up and collecting it. So we're going to go ahead and demonstrate on here. I'm going to hold it just to make sure that it stays solid because it is a little flimsy. But I mean, you can already see the difference just immediately in how it looks from over here where we haven't vacuumed to right. So I'm going to show you what the canister looks like. The canister was empty when we started this video, and I'm going to show it briefly, and you'll see how much hair it's picked up, and it's absolutely amazing. Right here where we have, and the plastic bristles do an amazing job at lifting up all that cat hair. I don't know if you can tell in the chamber, but there's already a ton of cat hair spinning around there. So as you can see, its ability to pick up cat hair is absolutely amazing. Any kind of pet hair will be no match for the suction power and the cleaning power of this awesome Black & Decker vacuum. So I've taken the sweeper attachment off of it and put this other attachment on, and this one is basically used for like light dusting and picking up some stuff in close to reach places. Every time it was off, Obi was interested in it, and then as soon as we turned it on, Obi was like, nah, I don't like that, it's too loud. When you just want to do a little bit of extra vacuuming. So when you turn it on, one thing that you notice is that it's going to be less draining on the battery, simply because it doesn't have to power the little sweeper head at the end, but it's still really good at picking stuff up. Now, when you're done vacuuming, what's really cool is it's really easy to pull off this little cartridge that has all the dust and stuff. You just simply pull from the bottom and you pull up, and then it comes off. And then it has this really cool feature at the top where you can simply twist to clean the filter and help revive suction, which helps if you want to extend the life of your filter. And then to put it back on, you simply just line it up with this little hinge right there, and you press down, and then it's basically good to go again. So if you're looking for an absolutely amazing vacuum cleaner, this Black & Decker is one that is all purpose, has great use, is great for picking up pet hair and stuff, and definitely worth checking out. I love that little thing. It is probably like, we have owned other like stick vacuums that charge like that before. This hands down has to be the best one that we've had so far, and I absolutely love it. The fact that it has that rubber head for the pet hair specifically is just amazing. Now, it did a great job at picking up the pet hair on the rug that we have, simply just going over it on the max setting with that little sweeper head at the end. But even after going over with that head, when we went over it with the actual pet hair attachment, it just picked up so much more. It goes so much deeper than those bristles go on the actual sweeper head. And again, if you have a lot of pets like we do, it is a must buy, and I definitely recommend it for the price range that it's at, and for all the versatility you get with the different attachments, the charging capabilities, the fact that you can mount it on a wall if you wanted to. It's just absolutely amazing, and I still highly recommend it. Next up, we've got another James here product. This is the OBSBot Meet AI-powered 4K webcam with auto framing. Now, you know us here at Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. We love our OBSBot products. We use for a long time before I got this ZV-1. The OBSBot was my go-to camera for all of my streams here, and I used it on Twitch also. And it's just, they're really good because of their auto framing, their auto enhancement, and their auto tracking features. And you know, anything that's powered by AI is automatically cool, but you are going to spend a good amount on it just because the technology for it is so ahead of its time, and it's just so good. It takes your video calling technology to the next level, especially if you do a lot of like what's the app? Teams meeting, using WebEx, Skype, Discord video chat, anything that you're using a camera for, people are going to notice that your game has gone through the roof. Also, Nona Lamb, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live stream family. Happy to have you here. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this James here product. You know he's going to talk for 7 years about it. So let's get started now, so that by the time this is over, our kids will not have graduated high school yet.
Today we're taking a quick look at a new product, guys. This is from OBSBot. This is our new 4K fixed camera, guys. This does have the AI integration, so you actually still have that. Now this will do 4K at 30 frames per second or 1080p at 60 frames per second, guys. That is very, very cool. Now, it does have the 1/2-inch 0.8 Sony sensor built in. And now you guys see this is the little camera itself. Nice little beast. On the back, it has a USB-C. On the bottom, it actually has a tripod screw hole. So if you guys need that. On top, it has a power plug. Then they give you privacy lens cover, guys. So you literally pull off that plastic that was on there, put the lens cover privacy on there, and you can flip.
I love it when cameras come with privacy lenses. I know it's a little small. It's one of those small things that I just enjoy, because you're able to get that little extra bit of privacy from your camera. So I think that's a little cool touch that OBSBot included into this one.
This open and shut as you go. Now this has 87 degrees of field of view, so a nice wide angle, you know, not too wide, but enough to actually work. If you don't need that, hey, that's up to you. They do give you one USB-C to USB-C cable. Then they give you a monitor mount stand, and I'll just show you that a little quick in a second. Then they give
Yeah, it really is cool. Like, I absolutely love all of OBSBot's stuff. Their AI, like anything, is just amazing.
you a USB-C to USB-A adapter plug just in case your PC doesn't have it. And then they also give you a nice little carrying case to carry everything with you on the go. Now, they do have an OBSBot software, guys, so make sure to download that and add it on. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show you guys this. This is actually really cool. So it does swivel down just like this. You set it over the monitor. If you need a little extra grip, of course, adjust.
Also, I just realized, what's up, Aster? Welcome to the stream.
Just this little piece right here, and I'll show you that a little more, and it'll actually sit on there. Then you actually have another adjustment up here, which will give you a little more adjustment. Cool thing about this is magnetic. So that means this little thing can actually, I hope you guys can see that, right? It's actually magnetic, which is really cool and nice. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually hook it up. The next view you guys are going to see is actually from this 4K, and we'll see how good it looks.
So pay attention to the quality that he has now. I believe that he's shooting this on a different 4K cam. He might be doing this on his other OBSBot. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask him. This could be his. Actually, this might be his Sony. So, but let's see what he goes to next. So pay attention to this quality, and then we'll see the quality of the OBSBot 4K Meet.
Works, right? Be right back 1 second. Okay, now that we have the OBSBot 4K, guys, hooked up. Now remember, guys, you will need the Meet cam software to work this if you want all the extras. Now, as you guys see, nice, clear.
Oh, at any time. I recognize the name because I've had to do one of your products before, and I asked Justin, because I was like, whose video is this? And then he told me about you, and I was like, oh, okay. So when you popped up, I recognized the name, and I was like, oh, hey.
Crystal picture. It actually looks very, very good. I have no problems with that. I did do a playback. The sound wasn't bad, right? It's not
I believe so. I think it was the GS 520. I think. I'm pretty sure.
not too bad. I can actually deal with the microphone sound, right? It's not super noisy. It's a clear picture, guys. Does have the anti-flicker either off, 50 hertz or 60 hertz. Does have HDR. If I set up HDR instantly, you guys will see it swap over right now, just like that. Does have autofocus. The autofocus is automatically on right now. If I turn it off, then I can autofocus it manually myself if that's what I really want. Then we can do face focus, or I can turn face focus off. Once face focus off, then you can adjust it and stuff like that. You have face AE, noise reduction, and all that cool stuff. Then you have what's called auto framing. Now I have a single mode. You guys see it just auto frame me close up, right? If I want to change it, do upper body just like that. Group mode. If there was more than one person in here, we could do a group mode. Now, a cool thing is that we also have view degree field of view changes. And I could go 65 degrees right there, which brought me close up, right? 78 degrees of view or 86. And then I also have zoom. We can zoom in up to 4 times, guys. 4 times zoom, which is really, really nice to have.
So for the most part, it's those anything ObsBot, you just get a lot out of. Now, one thing that I will recommend with ObsBot is that, like he suggested, you do download their app so that you can on your computer so that you get all those extra features. Now, another important thing too is that with the app you can update the firmware of the actual camera. We have to do it with our 4K, the motion tracking ones, and you're gonna have to do it with this Meet AI also. So that's something to keep in mind. But you have so many options that are really cool. I always loved the customizing options that you could do with the the frame of view, the zoom, and just the fact that it's a 4K webcam, 4K at 30 FPS or 1080p at 60 FPS. You just get so much value out of being able to do those different modes. I think that it's personally they're just great vlogging type cameras, and you can't beat the quality that you get out of them. And that's something that I think is super cool, because you have with this one specifically, you have all those different modes, especially for like if it's just you, if you're with people. And yeah, Aster, I agree. One thing that I loved about my ObsBot 4K, the motion tracking one, is that I could do this little hand gesture and it would zoom into my face. I wish I had it set up right now, honestly. But I had this nice little zoom feature that would go straight to my face, and then I could zoom out, and it was just a really cool product. I don't have my ObsBot hooked up right now because I upgraded to the ZV1, but absolutely amazing cameras through and through. ObsBot does an amazing job with their softwares, with the quality of their products, with all the extra like stuff that you get with it, the accessories, the magnetic clips, the charging ports for it, the USB-C port for it, and ObsBot just cannot be beat with the quality of their cams. So I highly recommend, if you see ObsBot and it's in your price range that you can afford, pick it up, because I promise you will not be disappointed with the quality that you get. Next up on our list for the products that we have tonight is something that was covered by good old Tater Nate himself. These are I think it's Flyish smart glasses. They're basically sunglasses that connect to Bluetooth. Let's see, it is close to Logitech Brio, but wait, yes, I agree. It is way better than the Brio is, and it's wonderful. The another cool thing about it is the light and color correction that it offers too, especially with the HDR. Just absolutely amazing. Blows the Brio out of the water. Excuse me. Also, while we're at it, again, hydrate or dihydrate, everyone. And before I move to the next product, I just want to go ahead and re-echo out those giveaways that we're still doing. There's two of them. One is for the Yuffie security video doorbell, which I will be covering later in the show. Actually, it's 3 down from now. Absolutely amazing security cam that will step up your home security game. And it's by Yuffie, so you know you can trust it. And it's got an amazing security app to go along with it. So definitely worth checking out. That giveaway is going to end on July 2nd. Oh, Justin's already beat me to the links. Let's go. So I don't have to post them. But that's going to end July 2nd. To enter for a chance to win that, you go to www.dragonblogger.com/win Yuffie. That's WINEUFY. And again, that is a chance to win the Yuffie video security doorbell. And then a week after that, on July 9th, so again, both of these are ending fairly soon, so get your entries in now. You have a chance to win the Elegoo Neptune 2S 3D printer that comes with a 2-pack of Duramic 3D filament. So if you are the lucky person who wins the 3D printer, you can start 3D printing immediately as soon as you win. For a chance to win that, you go to www.dragonblogger.com/win 3D printer. That is WIN, the number 3, the letter D, PRINTER. So those are our 2 giveaways that are going. Get your entries in now so that you don't have to worry about doing it later. And you have a chance to win 2 really awesome products. But let's go ahead and let Tater Nate do his thing with these awesome smart glasses.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at these pretty cool smart sunglasses. So these feature a ton of stuff, such as Bluetooth 5.0, open ear technology. They're polarized. You can control your music. It's got a microphone in it. So let's go ahead and unbox them and take a look at what all comes with it. So these are actually pretty interesting. They're one of my first smart sunglasses that I've ever gotten the chance to look at. So right there, you guys can see you have a carrying case. Continuing on in the unboxing, you're going to notice that right here you have a little bit of an instruction manual right there. As you guys can see, it's very small, so these must be pretty simple to use. And then you are going to have your charging cable.
So you get a lot of the basic accessories that you know, and like he said, it doesn't come with a whole bunch of extra stuff, so you know that's going to be pretty easy to use. Going to skip ahead just a little bit so we can see them with them on.
So I get a lot of sunglasses that I've tested before that they just don't fit right. I have a really big head, so these fit pretty nice. So they do.
I got a big head too, Nate. I understand the feels.
They feel like pretty solid. They don't feel loose, and the plastic and everything feels really good on these. So I'm going to go ahead and test out the Bluetooth, and then I'll be right back. So whenever you guys want to get these paired up with your phone or whatever it is, whenever you search, after you turn it on, you'll see GSO1. Those are going to be the ones that you want to select. So we'll go ahead and select those. And as you guys could hear right there, it said your phone is connected. So pretty cool.
I could hear it.
Pretty simple to do. So let me go ahead and load up some music and I'll test them out.
Also, what's up, Danielle? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here.
All right, so we've got some music playing right here. And right off of the rip, we got it at about 50% volume, a little bit higher. And honestly, right out of the bat, it's kind of cool just being able to wear sunglasses, but I still hear everything out. And the audio on these do a really good job of firing right to my ears. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, there's not a lot of bass, obviously, just because these aren't designed to have a lot of bass. These are just designed for ease of use. So I went ahead and paused the music, and now what I want to do is lock my phone and to see if the mic is good enough to pick up me using voice control on my phone. Hey Siri, resume playing music.
There it goes.
Yep.
So Nate does an awesome job at covering this product, and it's absolutely amazing, as you can see. Also, anytime, Danielle, hey, stop by anytime. I will make sure that if I know you're in the chat, I'm gonna welcome you, because we're a big old Dragon Blogger family here. So we're always happy to have people come by, especially if it's your first time. We always want to make sure we welcome in our new followers and stuff. So happy to have you here. But as you can see, that product was covered really well by Nate. He did an amazing job at showing the ease of using the product, what it comes with, how to actually pair it via Bluetooth, and then the sound quality that you get. He mentioned that it didn't have a lot of bass, which is to be expected because it's not. I mean, like, it's meant to be Bluetooth, and you can hear it and it sounds really well, but it's not something like my headset that I'm wearing that's solely dedicated to the sound quality aspect of the thing. You do still get the awesome UV protection of having sunglasses, but you get the added bonus of being able to connect said sunglasses to your phone. Now, I really like the fact that it does have that mic and it was able to pick up for Siri. So that's how not only can you use it for Siri to pause and play and use whatever assistant you may have on your phone that you're connected to, but you can also use it to talk to people. And I think that's so cool because that's the stuff of my kid dreams, is being able to walk around with like spy glasses on, and I can listen to music and talk to people from my glasses. That's something that's super cool, and you cannot beat the price of this thing. Currently they're 10% off. They're at $41.39, so it's definitely worth checking out. I might even consider getting a pair of these because I love stuff like that where you're able to walk around and use one thing for a purpose, like using them as sunglasses, but you also get the added bonus of having that Bluetooth technology, and that's just something that's super cool and definitely worth the price. So I might get one. And that sounds awesome. Let's see, would I look sus if I wear those on a plane while listening to music? No, I mean, I don't think it'd be sus at all. It'd be really cool. I think I love stuff like that. Like, if you could give me anything that could connect to Bluetooth, and I would love it. Like, if you gave me a watch that connect to Bluetooth, I feel like Spy Kids, because I could be like, play music, and then boom, just I have music on my wrist. I don't care if I couldn't hear it as well if it was in my ears. It's a watch that plays music, so stuff like that is super cool. You get two in one, essentially 3-in-1 with this one for the most part. He had two, gave one away on his Friday stream. Man, I wish I would have been there. I'm not eligible anyway, but still a really good, amazing product. Speaking of amazing products, we're getting into our little Yuffie stretch for the show tonight. We have 3 really awesome Yuffie products. The first of which is going to be the Yuffie Smart Drop, which is absolutely amazing. I think it's something that I might want to invest in also, just with how many packages and stuff that I get. And I think that it's cool because of the space and protection it offers for your packages. And in this day and age, with people just coming up, people are getting bold. Like, people will walk up and just take your stuff and they don't even know what it is. That's why I don't understand. They don't even be knowing what it is, and they will walk up and take your stuff. So having the added protection of having the smart drop is just, it's peace of mind and it's security. And yeah, I definitely think it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. So let's go ahead and get into this product. I think Merle is the one who covered this one. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull this video up for the Yuffie Smart Drop. I like that you can listen to music when I wear it. Yeah, I think that's cool too. It has that sort of open air ear effect too, where you can have it on, you can listen to music, but you can still be aware of your surroundings, which is just another like safety thing too. So
we're going to be walking through a mock delivery. The first delivery, since the last time the master pin was used, you could just open. No pin is required. The downside is it doesn't tell you who delivered it, but you have video of it. The second delivery, after the first one, will have to enter a full pin.
Enter the pin code on the address label and press open.
The pin on the label can be set to let you notify who you're expecting a package from. When you're ready to receive your packages, enter your master pin. It'll open up, and you can retrieve your packages. This will also reset it so the next time open is pressed, the lid will open straight up for easy package delivery.
Simple and straightforward. It doesn't get much more simpler than that. Also, Danielle, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, very simple, very straightforward. I love the fact that it has where you can enter the pin, where the delivery person can enter the pin and drop it in. And then you also have the master pin available for you to go ahead and open it. And I just think that that's something that's really cool about it. I love the design of the Smart Drop also, and the fact that it has a 1080p camera on it so that it will record, the stuff too. And again, it's a Yuffie security device too, so you can use that Yuffie security app, which is something that I think is amazing because Yuffie security, all their stuff, you can set it to like work together too. And I think that that's something that's cool too. So like from one app, you can see all your different Yuffie security. So this is definitely something worth checking out for sure. You get a notification. You can watch every package be delivered. You can work with the couriers. It will, basically the courier can press the open button to leave a package if the Smart Drop is empty. If there's already a package, the courier can use the pin that you provided for them. And I just think that you have so much versatility. And again, you get that safety because you know that your packages are going to be there when you arrive. And I just think that that's, like I said, with people nowadays coming up and just taking people's stuff, is definitely some peace of mind that you can have, because that's something that I'm always worried about. Like, for the most part, I live in a good neighborhood and I don't think anyone ever would, but I get a lot of packages and it would just be easy for someone to come up and just take one. Now I have other Yuffie security stuff, so I can always see what they're doing and see what they're going to come up and take, so that's some peace of mind. But having that Smart Drop also is just absolutely extra and amazing. Speaking of another Yuffie product, now this is the next product that I have here is one that I've covered, and this is for the Yuffie Pet Cam, and it has a treat dispenser also. Now, the thing about this Yuffie product is Yuffie Pet and Yuffie Security have different sets of apps, so you need a different app for this one than you would with the Smart Drop that preceded this, or the video doorbell that follows it. Those two are on the same app because they're both Yuffie security products, but this is a Yuffie Pet product, so it has a different app. But that does not take away from it at all. All Yuffie products are high quality and all Yuffie apps are absolutely amazing. I love this cam too because of its treat dispenser. It has a very unique sound that you can use with it, and it's absolutely fantastic because it conditions your pets. When they hear that sound, they know to go up to it. Now I can use this one when I'm away from home to dispense treats to my dog Obi, and he hears it makes like a quacking sound, and quack 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 quack, and then I don't make fun of me please, but the treats come out, and he knows when he hears that sound that he can go to it and there's going to be treats. Now the one thing about this thing is, when I was doing the video, I almost blinded myself because I wasn't expecting the treat dispenser to just cannon out dog treats at me, but that's what happened. And so I'm gonna pull up the video and basically show y'all how it goes. But I learned my lesson when I made the video, at least, but I almost blinded myself the first time.
So this is my new Yuffie Pet Cam and treat dispenser, and I've absolutely fallen in love with it. As you can see right here, I have some snacks that I've loaded into it. You just simply pull this little tab at the top and you can put it in there. As you can see, there's a release button and a sync button. You need to use the sync button when you first install the app to make sure that you can sync it up to the app. And then once you do, it's actually really easy to use and really simple, and I love it. I have the app on a separate phone, and as you can see myself recording.
Also, I say this every time I watch this video. This video makes me look like so round, but it's just that fisheye lid. I know I have a dad bod kind of like it's not obscene, but the fisheye lens makes me look so round here, and I was like, wow, I really need to start going to the gym again.
In here, the camera itself is really high quality. I absolutely love it. And what's really cool is the treat feature. Now, I was shocked at the first time I used it because it scared the crap out of me, honestly. But
I was about to say something that was not appropriate for Amazon. I remember recording this video, so I'm so glad I said crap. Yeah. Come on, Justin, give me a break.
I'm going to turn it towards the mirror so you can see what I'm talking about. So when you on here, you just pull this down and the treats will dispense. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And how far you pull it down is how fast it shoots it out. So you're gonna see it launch it. And I just think that's so cool.
Yeah, so the first time I did that, I pulled it down and I was holding it like right in front of my face, and I was like, You know what? I'm gonna see how fast this comes out. Like as if I was gonna catch the treat in my mouth or something. Man, it shot me like in the forehead. Like one went kind of up my nose and fell out, and then the other one like hit me like right here. I thought it was gonna shoot me in the eye, and it's just. Whew.
Cool. So make sure that like you're doing it kind of low, to where it still registers. You got to make sure you see the little thing on the side, the little orange bar, and then it kind of still shoots it out. But at least it's not as hard where there's like a lot of recoil and the treats bounce off. So make sure that when you're using this, you put it in an area that's kind of open.
It's okay. It was a learning experience, is what we're gonna call it.
So the dog can see. I really like it when you use it. And as you heard it, it makes like a little buzzing sound, and that's really cool. It also captures sound itself. I had to lower the volume. As you can see, it's as low as it can go because recording this and talking.
So yeah, that's another cool thing about this product, is it has two-way audio. So not only can you speak into it and the sound will come out of the actual device, but it will pick up sound around the device and send it through your phone also.
So you can actually talk through it. I don't think that will cause feedback, so I'm going to try it. And I just need to give it permission. It says hold to speak. Hello. Hello. So it came.
So you can barely hear it on the actual video, but I promise you it comes through pretty clear. Now, what I will say is if you're talking normally into it, it will come through quiet. So it's best if you're going to use it to raise your voice. Also, as Justin just dropped in the chat, it's currently $30 off tonight. So make sure that if you want to check this out, you go to the product page and you'll see a $30 off coupon.
I don't know if you heard it, but you got to speak kind of loud for it to get it. And then it also has some other features at the bottom, like the activity, the round lock, the auto night vision, the tracking, and the calibration, so that it can, you have a lot of customizability with how you use the camera and how you track your pets. Right now I have it in the restroom because we just picked up a stray.
Jonesy! He's gotten so big, y'all. He was so tiny and sad here. I should have brought him in. Next time I cover this product, I'm gonna bring Jonesy in. But he was so tiny.
This is Jonesy, named after Alien, if you guys are a fan. So we're going to be using this camera to monitor him.
We finally started bringing him around the other cats and Obi, and him and Obi get along so well. They're like this, like they're inseparable, and I think it's such a cute like friendship. It's adorable.
Him, so that we can make sure he's okay while we're checking up on him and stuff. And so.
Oh, you don't have pets? Oh, you should get a pet. If you can have one. I don't know. Are you allergic at all? We need a pic of him and Obi. I got you. I'll take one the next time they're snuggled together. I'll be sure to take one and send it to you.
Thing that I'm super happy to have. Once we move, we're going to be using it with the dog, so I can use the features of dispensing treats, conditioning him to recognize the sound of this. But
yeah, so for the most part, that's basically how it went. I love that it has the little like AI tracking feature of it. It's really cool because when we leave the pets at home, it's over a wide area, but when it sees them, it'll actually move. Now, unless they move behind a couch or something, then it has some problems tracking them sometimes. But for the most part, it does a really good job. And like I said, Obi has now conditioned to when he hears that quacking sound, to know to go to it to grab a treat. And I think that's one of the coolest things about it. Now, I will say that when I talk through it, like, he'll hear my voice and he'll like turn his head and stuff. But I've tried to get him to do things I've tried to tell him like to sit down through the thing before I dispense a treat. But all he ever really does is kind of like tilt his head from side to side. Like he can hear it, but he doesn't really do anything. So also, what's up, Busy? Welcome to the stream. Hey, yo, Busy, I just like to let you know, every time I have something blue raspberry now, you're the first person I think of. Like I had a blue raspberry slushie today and I was just like, Busy would probably enjoy this. But yeah, that Yuffie product is absolutely amazing. Again, that's the Yuffie Pet Cam. Amazing quality camera. That two-way audio is amazing. It's got that auto night vision features, the AI tracking, the treat dispenser, and it's just everything that you would want in a pet cam. And it just again, it furthers the rhetoric that we have here at Dragon Bloggers, that every Yuffie, there's no such thing as a bad Yuffie product. Like, Yuffie products are just amazing. And I love getting, whenever I see that I'm getting a Yuffie product, I'm like, say less. Say less. I love it. Let's see. We're going to rescue a pit bull once we find the right one. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, all of our dogs are all of our dogs and cats are rescued. Jonesy, we actually got from the street. Obi, Scully, and Mulder. Scully and Mulder are my girlfriend's two cats. They also came from the Humane Society. And then my other dog, Chance, who lives with my mom now since I moved away. We got him as a rescue also. So we support rescue animals. I prefer to adopt than to go buy or whatever, because you're saving an animal from possible euthanasia or being stuck in a home. So I always support people who are gonna adopt. But yeah, moving on to our next product. This is going to be I think this product is cool because this is basically half of what's being given away for that one giveaway that we have, the Yuffie security video doorbell. I'm gonna just go ahead and repost the link for it so you guys can enter for a chance to win. Yeah, and especially when it's a pit bull. Yep, Chance is a pit too, and pit bulls get such a bad rep, and I don't get it, man. Like they're such a loving breed of dog. I've loved every pit that I've ever owned. But yeah, so getting into it, this is the Yuffie security video doorbell. Now, what's cool about mine that is not included with the giveaway is that mine comes with a home base, and I love the home base because the home base will also connect to other Yuffie security products. So I have a Yuffie security video doorbell, I have a Yuffie security smart lock on this door over here, and then I have Yuffie security cams, and whenever they pick up motion, I can have them all send a notification to the home base if I wanted to. And I just think that that's something that's cool, that they have all those integrated features between all of these different products and stuff, and that's just something that's absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this so we can start it, but absolutely amazing product.
So this is my dual camera double security Yuffie system, and I'm super excited about it. It features a 2K full HD doorbell cam, which is right here, and then this is the system that you put inside that's going to actually be the actual doorbell. I'm gonna just lift this up just to show you guys.
So there's not much more than this, really. There's a couple of like mounts and cords and stuff, but we really don't have to watch that. It's basically everything you need to mount the security doorbell to the wall, and then the home base needs nothing. You just simply got to plug it in and then Ethernet it to your router, and that's it.
The actual doorbell is outside, so I'm going to just knock on the window and have my girlfriend test it out so that you can kind of hear it and see. So that's what it sounds like when someone hits the doorbell outside. So it's loud and it definitely lets you know. And then also, because of the app, you get a notification to let you know that the button was pressed and that someone's at your door waiting. Now this is what the actual doorbell cam looks like outside, and it looks absolutely amazing. Now what's cool is
one of my favorite things about this doorbell is how sleek it looks. Like, it's really shiny, glossy, and sleek.
I'm going to go ahead and pull up the app here so you guys can kind of see, and it shows you this is when my girlfriend was out here, but if I click it, update, and it will capture the audio. Yeah, so it hears me and it sees me out here recording this video. But what's cool is that because I'm in front of it, it does this cool dual camera feature where it kind of monitors what's going on down here because there's a camera at the bottom here. So it'll let you know like if a package is delivered, and I think that's so cool. Now what's also awesome is that you can go in here into the app with the home base, and you can also change the audio settings for the actual like the ring that comes from the device, and I think that's so cool. You have different settings here that you can change it for Christmas, for circuit, for clock, and you can just do a whole bunch of things. I really love Yuffie's apps As you can see, I have some other stuff here. I haven't connected everything at my new home, but I also have a back door, smart lock too, and everything you're allowed to like sync them together so that they all work to pair up your security. So
yeah, I mean, like that's basically it. It does an amazing job. Like I said, I absolutely love Yuffie security products. I love, excuse me, I love Yuffie products. Period. But their security products are among some of my favorite because of all of the app compatibility that you have between the different devices. And it just, like I said, Yuffie security is really like the new way to truly upgrade your home security system and just take it to the next level. Like I said, you get an amazing product out the box. They're always super easy to install. They're great for their price range. And you have the app, which is absolutely amazing. It allows you a bunch of features to customize or sync up with and stuff. And the setup is just super easy. Like I said, what's common with a lot of Yuffie products is that they have like a QR code that you scan through the app, and once you do that, it syncs up real quick. You get your settings right how you want them. They ask you a couple questions about, do you want this, do you want that, do you want to enable this, and then you're good to go. And I mean, I have absolutely, if you trust me, you trust my word, then heed this. When you invest in a your Yuffie security product, you invest in the security of your future, because it's just absolutely amazing. You never need anything else for those purposes, and you know that you are protected 24/7, 365, no matter what, and you've got the app to make sure of it, even if you're away from home. And that's one thing that I really do love about Yuffie security products. Moving on, before I start crying and gushing about Yuffie products being so amazing. I'm joking. We're going to be moving up to a product that's covered by Dragon Blogger Jackie. It's for the Vitron wireless guitar system, which I think is amazing. I really need one myself, honestly. I haven't pulled out my guitar in forever, but I would love to have something like this. Let's see, any ideas for my husband's 60th birthday on Wednesday? Like ideas as far as like products to get him. Well, if you let us know what he likes or what he's into, we could definitely recommend some stuff, like, for sure. That's our specialty. But let me go ahead and get this video pulled up.
Hello everybody, today I am doing
That might be a question better asked for Justin, though, because I'm in my mid-20s, and Justin's not quite 60, but he's getting up there in age, so he's probably the better one to ask than I am.
Hello everybody, today I am doing a overview of the Vitron wireless guitar system. So it's really easy setup out of the box. It comes like this.
I'm teasing you, Justin.
Here's the box. It comes in for extra parts, charger, transmitter, and receiver. And this is the charging cord, two little C ports that you plug in, and it actually charges both of them at the same time, because they both come out of the same USB. And then once you turn them on, as you can see, this is how they look. The lights go on. I'm trying to get away from my camera, and the green goes on, which means they're connected. They are connected through UHF transmission, and not through Wi-Fi. So if you have a Wi-Fi problem, you do not lose your connection. And this just, if it will focus on that, is the, you can change it.
I hope you know I'm gonna start referring to you as the Silverback Dragon, by the way.
Manually.
But yeah, if you let us know what your husband likes, Danielle, we definitely can recommend something for you, for sure.
Through while you're playing, which is great, so you can give it more or less sound if needed. There are 25 built-in channels, along with 30 meters of transition space between the receiver and the guitar, so you have plenty of space. And I think it's about 6 hours or so of battery life, give or take, depending obviously on how much you are playing. I'm
gonna skip just a little bit so we can see what it sounds like right here.
So as you can hear, obviously we are fully connected between the two. So I'll play and then adjust the buttons on here so you can see how the volume kind of shifts. Hang on, I will go up.
Oh!
And I'll start at the lowest and then go from low to high so you can really hear it.
I love this. I need
that
to get one
is
of
the
these so I don't, cause my cord be tripping me up all the time.
Transmitter and receiver, pretty simple, very easy to use, not complicated, right to the point, and simply charge, plug and play.
Oh, I forgot to. I'm so sorry. My bad. I was so interested in seeing this product that I forgot to switch to the next one. But this is the Vitron wireless guitar system. Like as she said, connected via UHF. So if you do have, it's not connected by Wi-Fi. So if in case you had Wi-Fi problems, you wouldn't have to worry about using it. And I think that it's absolutely amazing. As you can see, it had all those settings that you can change. The volume control was absolutely perfect, and it sounded really good. Like I would be scared. Before this, I would have been scared that yeah, see, and that's what I was just gonna say. UHF doesn't have hardly interference, and that's what I would have been scared of, is that there would have been interference or like breaking in the sound or something. And it was absolutely clear transmission, and there was none at all in Jackie's video. And I think that is something that is absolutely A1 and fantastic. And for the price that it's at, that's really perfect. That's because, like, I mean, for the most part, like on a decent cord, you're basically going to be spending about that much too. And so getting rid of the cord and having the transmission setup is just going to be easier and save a lot of space. And as Justin just pointed out, there's 10% off the product page too. Yeah, see, it's not much different than a high quality cord. I would prefer this to the cord, honestly, because you know I'm clumsy. I'm clumsy as I don't know what, and I would trip up on cords all the time. So just having that cord out of the way is already a plus for me. So yeah, definitely worth checking out on that one. I definitely think that is a really cool product. Following that up, we have another product that was covered by Jackie. And this is for the PCS A5, which is a cordless grooming clipper. And she's going to basically kind of show us the gist of it. And poor doggo. Let's go ahead and watch this together.
Hello everybody, I first just wanted to show you the PCS clippers, and then I will take some time to learn this product, see how it works, but just want to show you what all the parts are. It comes with charging box, different.
Ooh, I like how shiny that looks. I mean, it's plastic, but it's still shiny. I love pretty shiny. You dangle keys in front of my face, so you're gonna have my attention.
Clips with different sizes. The clipper itself. And then some...
And the clipper itself has a really sleek and nice design also.
Oil, brush, cleaning things. So let me put it together, test it out for a while, figure out how it works, and that will be the next part of this video. The wonderful thing about this clipper is that it is cordless. It is a rechargeable battery, and also has a hook design right here, so you can hang it up if you want. I do believe it is geared more towards professional dog clippers, but honestly, I'm excited to use it all the time for myself. And it has a 35-watt motor. Here's the sound. And then one more higher. There's the blades in there. You want to make sure you oil it before you start using it, just to keep the blades, I believe, healthy, working well.
Yep, make sure that you keep your blades as highly maintenance as possible,
so they don't have any issues. And then I have a very kind shaving assistant here for me. I'm just going to do a little tiny patch and to show you that it works. I did put on the 1/4 of an inch little clips, so thankfully, don't get your face near it. He does not care too much, thankfully. So,
oh, like butter.
I'm obviously going to shave the rest of him, so don't worry, we'll not just sit here like that. But there it is. Works great, and he is very okay with it, thankfully. Not upset at all by the sound. So that is it. That is the PCS Dog Clippers with all varying sizes.
So absolutely like butter, no snagging, very smooth, easy to go. I absolutely think that it is 100% worth the price for it. I could tell from hearing it on the sound that it wasn't too loud, and the way that her dog, now she may have a very docile dog, um, but you could tell that he wasn't really affected by the noise and how it performed on him. And I think that that is just indicative of how easy, quiet, and pet friendly that this set of cordless clippers are. Now, again, I love the fact too that it comes with those different types of heads that you can use. It does come with the oil for maintenance too, and that's something that is you can't beat, because you know, making sure that your stuff is properly oiled is going to extend the longevity of said device. And then it's rechargeable, so you know, because it's cordless, you know, you can set it, charge it overnight, or you know, whenever you're not using it, and it's good to go when you want to use it. And I also love that it has that little hook, so maybe if you have like a dog grooming station, or you're like an up and coming dog groomer who wants to set, you know, have some really high quality professional like devices, this is definitely one that you're going to want to check out and definitely look into. And I just think that that is super wonderful. So definitely shout out Jackie for those awesome 2 products that you covered. And they're really amazing. So that's the Beatrix wireless guitar system and the PCS A5. So definitely worth checking out. Next up, we've got a brand that I personally love for different reasons than the product that we're about to show you. But this next product is covered by good old Tater Nate. So I'm going to let him do his thing. Now, what's really cool about this product is that there is a promo code and a coupon for it. So with both, if you apply the coupon and the code together, you basically get 50% off in total. I'm going to go ahead and post the code, the promo code for this product in the chat. Let me go ahead and switch to it also. But this is the promo code for it. So if you're looking for a really awesome projector, definitely check this one out. I love Asakuki like products and stuff. They do a really good job. And this is a native 1080p projector. And to be able to get 50% off of it with the coupon code and or for the coupon and the code, sorry, getting it 50% off is that absolutely amazing. Now, for those of you who aren't in the Amazon chat, I'm gonna call it out loud just so you can hear if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or something. Or actually, am I allowed to do that? Before I do that, let me make sure I'm allowed to do that. Justin, am I okay to call out the code verbally, or is it only a chat thing? Because I don't wanna do something that I'm not supposed to. So I want to just make sure that I have confirmation before I do that. But while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the actual video. It's an amazing projector, really high quality. Nate did an amazing job at covering this. You can do it in chat or verbally, both is fine. Okay, so I can do it verbally. I just wanted to make sure. So the promo code for this projector, if you're interested, and I'll call it out again at the end of the video also. Just want to make sure those people in the other chats can hear it. But it is 15 ED B5 F3. It's like we're playing bingo. I'm gonna do it one more time. 15 ED B5 F3. Just want to make sure that you guys can hear the code, and we're gonna get on right into it. And again, I will remind once more at the end about the code in case you're interested in this product.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Asakuki 1080p video projector. Let's go ahead and start this video off by just seeing everything that comes in the box. Right off of the bat, the first thing you're going to notice, the only thing in the box is this nice little carrying case that comes with it, and it's pretty nice that you're able to just take all of this on the go. So we'll go ahead and start by opening this up and seeing everything it comes with. First thing you're going to notice inside of this little box is you're going to get this little accessories pack as well as a user manual. So if you do need a user manual to get this thing going, you have that option right there.
Also, how could I forget, everyone? Hydrate or dihydrate, please.
Continuing on, you are going to get your power cable. It is a nice thick cable, so I think it'll hold up well over time. And they even send you a nice little HDMI cable right here, about 6 feet. So pretty cool of them to send that HDMI cable. And then you are going to get this remote. And as you guys can see, this remote here has all of the controls that you are going to need. You guys can see on the front that it has a power button, input selector, volume up and down. It has a mute button, a home button, so a ton of stuff on this remote. And then of course you are going to get the projector itself. And one of the coolest things about this projector is, as you guys can see right here, it has this removable lens cover, which is really nice that once you're done using this, you can pack it up safely. And speaking of the lens on this is a 1080p projector. And you guys will see here in a little bit, but I was very surprised with how good this thing looks. And then on the bottom here, you actually have this kind of tilt adjustment knob, which is pretty cool. And this is an auto keystone and auto focus machine, so the controls for that are right there next to the sensor. Continuing on the back side, you guys are going to see right here that you are going to have this removable filter. It's pretty cool that you're able to take this thing out and just air dust it, just to keep.
I think that is so. I don't think I've ever seen an air filter on a projector like that before. That's really cool. I need to get me a projector soon, because now that I have a backyard and I have like multiple walls that I can project onto, I want to start having movie nights at my place, because that sounds awesome.
The life of your machine running longer by being able to clean it. Continuing on the back, you guys can see right here, you're going to have 2 HDMI inputs, a headphone output, an AV output, and 2 USB ports. And then on top of the projector, you guys are going to notice right here that you do have all of these controls. So in case you ever lose your remote, which I know I am prone to, you have those controls on top. Getting this thing started is super easy. All you have to do is unbox it like you guys saw I did there. Plug in this back cable, as you guys can see in the back. And then all you're going to do after that is install 2 AAA batteries. It does not come with AAA batteries, and then you are good to go. So as you guys can see right here, we'll go ahead and power this thing up. And honestly, one of the things that surprised me the most about this projector and its price point was how bright this thing works. I've used projectors from other big name companies that weren't as bright as this one, so it's pretty cool with how bright this gets. And as you guys can see right here, I'm using that manual keystone and manual focus. And now, while I might not have gotten this focus perfectly, that's more than likely due to the fact that I can't see even with my glasses on, so you guys will have to bear with me. And here's a little bit of a video test. And like I
Yeah, he does. He does. I love Nate's videos. Nate's videos are always so high quality.
said before,
But
I'm very pleasantly surprised with how well this machine worked. The darks are very, very dark on it. The colors are vibrant. These speakers inside of it sound really good. And this thing just does a really, really good job of producing true colored images and videos. It just looks really nice. And here's a little test of the speakers at 30% volume.
So, as Justin just mentioned, $100 clippable coupon, and if you combine it with the code, you can get 50% off on this thing. It's listed at $289.99, but if you use that clippable coupon and the code that I dropped in the chat earlier, and that I'll re-echo at the end, the final price ends up being about $146. So a big discount for it. Also, he's playing the sound for it right now. Just keep in mind, like, it sounds good, but you never get a gauge of the true quality until you actually hear it. Remember, we're hearing it secondhand, and so definitely worth checking out. You can already tell it's good quality, but you will never get a true gauge until you listen to it firsthand. But it sounds amazing.
So the speakers definitely sound really good too. The only downside I could find of this thing is that it blows out heat at roughly 130 degrees, but you really can't expect too much more. And if this is the only downside, I think this is still a really, really awesome projector. All right, guys, so this was Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, checking out the Asakuki projector. If you guys have been looking for a budget projector, I highly recommend this one. It's super awesome, easy to set up, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
Thank you so much for the amazing job on that projector, Nate. Really good job. It doesn't hurt that he has a $500 ALR projection screen. I don't know what ALR is because I don't know a lot about projectors, but that sounds pretty cool. I will say. But yeah, absolutely amazing deal for a 1080p projector. Absolutely ambient light reduction. Oh, gotcha. So once again, remember that's regular $289.99. There is $100 clickable coupon on the page, and there is also a code that I'm going to repost in chat that Justin had reposted. I'm also going to call it out. It's 15EDB5F3. One more time. That's 15 E as in Edward, D as in dog, B as in Betty, 5, F as in Frank, and the number 3. And this is going to be running from today till the 30th of June at basically midnight Pacific time. So keep that in mind. You have a lot of time until it ends, or at least 2 more days. So that's the advantage of that. Make sure that if you're looking for a projector, this is definitely going to be one that you want to check out, because you get an absolute massive 50% discount on it with the coupon and the code. So keep that in mind. But absolutely wonderful projector, super bright. The only downside, he said, if you can kind of downside, is just it does get a little hot. As you can see there, he had his little thermometer and it was reading about 130-degree output Fahrenheit from the side. So it's a little chonky on the temperature side, but still an absolutely amazing projector. And as I said, Asakuki does absolutely amazing jobs with all their products. Speaking of which, I'm going to get into one of my products that, because y'all know me, plants, water, and smell goods. That's my thing. And this is a smell goods product. This is the Asakuki Smart Wi-Fi Essential Oil Diffuser, and I absolutely love it. Even to this day, it is still the most used oil diffuser that I have, and it's one of the coolest. It has an absolutely amazing looking wooden base with a white semi like translucent top that does wonders when it comes to reflecting the RGB capabilities that this diffuser has. I love my diffusers, and so having one like this is just absolutely amazing, and I'm super thankful for it.
So here is
I'm going to skip just a little bit because for the most part, the only thing that's in it is the diffuser itself, the cord to plug it into the wall, and the little pourer to put water into it. So we don't have to go
wood
through
feel.
that. And then, of course, it has an app that goes with it also.
It's off just so I can really show y'all how this diffuser
Also, Ji Ying, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live stream. We're happy to have you here. And give me a second, Danielle, to read your message real quick while this video is playing.
pops in a room with the lights off. It's absolutely amazing. For the sake of showing off the wonderful colors and the logo and brand, I'm going to keep the lights on for a little bit. I'll turn the lights off again when I show you guys some of the cool features. But this diffuser is absolutely amazing. Let's just go ahead and see if I can get a good little view in here on it. Look at that bad
He works
boy
in the
go.
loan industry.
I absolutely love it. It works like a...
But yeah, I'm sorry to hear you've been through all that. I'm trying to think of what someone from the loan industry who works from home might need. What about like a standing desk? That might be something interesting.
charm.
Justin probably has better ideas. He's a working man.
I've got one of my favorite...
An established working man at that.
Scents on right now, cranking out as hard as it can go, and the room smells wonderful.
Oh my god, I love peppermint, and lavender is my favorite. I absolutely love lavender when it comes to essential oils.
I absolutely love diffusers to the point where I have too many, but this one is definitely one of my favorite, and it's definitely the most bright. First off, the app compatibility is amazing. When you get the app, there's so many different things you can do. I'm going to show it over here. Basically, you can kind of change how you want it to do. So like right now I have the gradient going. I can turn it off if I want to, turn it back on. I can change it to a fixed color if I wanted to. So if I wanted to just be green, it could just be green. If I wanted to just be blue, it would just be blue. I can also change the brightness level. So if I want like a dark blue, it'll go there. If I want to turn it like mid, maybe want to go to purple, maybe I want a really bright purple. It does really well, and it looks a little bit better with the lights off. I can show you some more colors here. Like here we'll go to yellow, bring the yellow down a little bit. As you can see, that's kind of how the brightness level changes. And then it also functions as a night light too. So it has a bunch of cool features. You can also change the spray. Right now I have it on strong mode, but if I want it off, I can also turn it off. As you can see, it's no longer blowing out the vapor, and then I can switch it back to the weak mode. I can put a timer on, and then
So you get so many different options for this diffuser through the app, and I just think that it's absolutely amazing, especially for the price. It's only like $34, and like I said, this is probably the most used diffuser that I have of all my diffusers. What gets me is because I'm a gamer, I love anything RGB, anything that lights up. Like I said, pretty shiny. You dangle some keys in front of my face and I'm gonna look at it. That's one thing that I love about it. Now it's super amazing because it has that really nice wood kind of base, and then it also has that white top that does really amazing with reflecting the colors that you choose. And you have so many different color options from the app that you can choose. You can change the spray from weak to strong or off. You can put it on a timer. You can just do so much from the app with the Asakuki diffuser that it makes it an absolute steal and an amazing buy. And I recommend this diffuser to everyone who wants a diffuser, especially if you're just getting into it. Like, this is an amazing intro diffuser to pick up because of how amazing it is, how amazing it looks, and how amazing people are going to think you are when they see that you own such a wonderful product. So it's definitely worth checking out. But yeah, moving on to our next product. We've got another James here product. This is a Quinier Leg Massager too, with heat. It's going to be a full leg massager too. And please excuse me when this video starts playing. I'm gonna, because you know it's a James video, so it's going to last for forever. But while he's introing in the product, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick because I've been hydrating just a little bit too much. So while the video is playing, I'll be gone for about 30-45 seconds max, and then I'll be right back to start talking about the product. So my apologies for having to leave for a little bit to use the restroom, but I will be back shortly, I promise you. So let's get this video started.
James here, and today we're taking a quick look at a new product, guys. This is from Quinier. Help improve. Hey guys,
I'm gonna skip just a little bit through the unboxing.
Get these mixed up.
I'll be back.
Like that. Let's grab an R. Wrap it and Velcro. You see? Nice Velcro. Then it pops out. It comes out and goes full on. Now it tells you how to do the right leg and how to fold it up and put your leg in there. Now this is where you'll actually get the air into these, and you'll see that it says up. We will actually grab the controller. The controller right here, guys, you just plug it in just this quick, this simple. The same with both of them. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually change views. We're going to strap these on. We're going to show you guys these in action actually on me. So if you guys give me a sec, switch views. Alright, I switched views. I got a chair here. We're going to grab the right leg, right? We're going to actually have to unstrap this fully, just like this and like that. Once you're in,
oh, see, I'm on water pills too, so yeah, yeah. When you gotta go, you gotta go. You can't stop it.
you will literally feed your body into this. Now, foot. Start with the foot. Strap it in. I know it's hard for you guys to see that, but it is there. I promise you. The upper part, we're gonna go with calves. Then the upper leg, of course, just quick strap like this. Now, hard to see. Camera moved. I'm going to adjust the camera. Give me a sec. Alright, change camera views. Now we're going to grab the left. You have to have them both on, right?
So we've already seen him put one on, so I'm gonna skip just a little bit so we don't have to watch him put the other one on, because it's pretty straightforward on how you put your leg in and strap it in. So there we go, perfect spot.
The second one, same thing.
So yeah, just make sure, like when you have it, you have to make sure you plug in each side and make sure that it's on the right connector too. That's going to be really important because the left and the right one are going to be different.
Turn the power on. It'll show you the modes. combination, circulation, or sequence. Then you can turn up the intensity all the way to max, heat to medium, let it go. You guys hear it pumping, and it actually already feeling it airing up. Now, the carpet is moved. Of course, hopefully you guys can see all this. Wow, that's cool. I love the feeling. Hopefully you guys can kind of see this. Let's go. Oh, it's going to each one back and forth. Now it's going to the...
I love how whenever James is doing a video and he's surprised by something, he goes, oh.
Calf. Now back to the feet. I know it's hard to see this, guys, but it's like wearing a body cast, right?
We get an awesome view of James's absolutely stunning, amazing feet, y'all.
God, it just keeps moving back and forth. This feels so weird, but actually good at the same time. I don't hate this, guys. And it's actually getting warm.
That's a compliment from James. If he doesn't hate it, that's how you know it's good.
Now, if I turn the heat level up to max, oh yeah, you definitely feel it more. Again, guys, this is the Quinier foot, leg, and thigh massager, guys. Nice little product. I'm going to come closer. We're going to walk in this. We're going to show you guys this, right? There's your controller. Very simple, very easy. Change the intensities, change the modes. Just simple, quick, and easy. Thanks for checking out this video, guys, and have a great day.
Excuse me, James is A1, man. I love James so much. The stuff he says is hilarious. But as you can see, very easy to use and set up. A whole bunch of different modes that you can use. I know circulation was one and sequence was another. There was a third mode that you could change to. You also have the options for changing the heat level too, and that nice little device that you have that connects to each of the legs is a really good interface to basically where you can choose which settings are going to be the best for you. And I think that that's something that's really cool. Quinier is another one of those products, or another one of those brands rather, sorry, that makes absolutely amazing products that you know you can stand behind. We've given away Quinier products. A bunch of Dragon bloggers have covered other Quinier products, and they do an absolutely amazing job with anything that they make, whether it's a neck massager, a leg massager, any kind of massager that they make. You know that you're getting something high quality and something that's going to help you with your relaxation process or de-stressing, or maybe you've got, an aching, part of your body. I promise you Quinier is going to have some kind of massager that's going to help you just, feel better about yourself, de-stress, and relax, essentially. So shout out James. You're doing an amazing job at covering the Quinier leg massager. Currently, about $170, really good for getting that full leg with heat. Absolutely amazing deal. A very budget friendly option. That sounds like a great idea. You're the discount promo code and giveaway king. So where do I get it at the best price for which product? Yeah, for which product are you talking about? But yeah, absolutely amazing leg massager by Quinier. Moving up, actually, this is going to be our first Justin product for the night. This is going to be a Raptic case. Oh, you want something for Lenovo? Yeah, you probably want to wait for the Prime Day, honestly. You can find a lot of stuff for cheap. Especially if you're looking for like a Chromebook. Chromebooks are typically cheap. Now, one thing that I will say before I get into the next product about Chromebooks is that they don't have a lot of hardware space on them, like not hardware space, like for the hard drive space rather. They're very short on those, so you won't be able to download a lot of files and stuff. I don't know how many how much files. You said he works with loans. in the loan industry. So if he uses a lot of files, it may not be the absolute best thing for him because they have low storage capacity. So that's just something that I want to let you know to keep in mind with Chromebooks. So just FYI. But yeah, so this is our first Justin product for the night. This is for the Raptic S22 case. Oh yeah, well I guess it does have the Google. I'm talking about like actual hard drive space, like on the actual device itself. But Justin does an amazing job at showing the shockproof Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra case. So I'm gonna let him do his little thing to show off this case. I love Raptic cases. I have two myself, and I love the design of this one is the same one that I have for my iPhone with the black and red, and I love that black and red aesthetic.
I'm here showcasing the Raptic Shield case for the Samsung Galaxy S22. And first thing I really want to say is I love the red laser color on the outer shell of this case. It's almost kind of metallic looking, and it just looks
See, yeah, Justin just said it. That's one of my favorite things about it too. I absolutely love it.
really nice. It's just a really great aesthetic, especially since I'm the Red Dragon. I love having red on my cases. You can see it has the black kind of bumper protection shell on the inside, but the red will really pop out. Like that's a clear back, so you can see the color of your Samsung Galaxy phone behind it. So it is protective. I'm just checking to see if there's any sort of film on top of it. There doesn't appear to be any film on it, so it's just good to go. You may not want to wipe it down with a lens cleaning cloth just to make sure it's completely clean before you put your phone in, but that should be just about it. Very easy to put your Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra in. You just simply slide it and align it with the corners. It's best if you do it at the top and then just snap it on over the buttons. It is a very protective case. They put extra detail into making sure the corners have nice bumper protection.
Oh man, it looks so good with the white, red, and black. I just love that color pattern specifically.
And again, I love this laser red color, metallic looking. It's just an awesome looking case. Look at these corners. These corners have extra bumper protection as mentioned to take a hit. The buttons are nicely raised with the actual little bubble on top of them, so they're easy to feel and press. And I just really love the look and aesthetic of this bracelet, knowing that this is a shockproof drop protection case. Now they claim this can help your phone survive a drop of up to 10 feet. I'm not going to, of course, test that, but good to know that you have a really sturdy case that can protect your phone from drops.
Come on, Justin, you're not gonna test it on the 10-foot drop. You gotta. I mean, whenever I get these cases, I sometimes I chunk my phone. I just be like, sure, let's figure out if this thing works or not. They asked you to? Oh, why didn't you? You should have. But no, that is the Raptic S22 case. As you can see, absolutely amazing. I love the aesthetic. I love the coloring. Justin did too, and the fact that it has those extra bumpers on the side really do help it. You know, if you do happen to drop it, you know, it'll definitely protect your phone. So it offers that awesome protection, and it also you know, gives your phone a really cool look. Like I said, that I'm just gonna show you guys one more time. Just from the little thumbnail that he had, because he picked a really good thumbnail. Justin always picks really good thumbnails. You can get it pulled up, but just as you can see, it looks, the coloring on it just absolutely looks amazing. So it's definitely worth picking up, especially if you have an S22. Yeah, that metallic red with the black, just absolutely fantastic. So definitely worth checking out too. Also, it's currently 30% off of its regular price too. So if you're leaning towards picking up one of those, case for your S22, especially if you have an S22, definitely one worth picking up. Like I said, it's gonna make your phone look absolutely amazing, and Raptic does an amazing job with all of their phone cases that they make. We've got our last James here product for the night. He's going to be showing us some Vaunt LED car lights with an app and a DIY mode. I love the thumbnail for this one personally. James is such a goofball. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this video up so we can watch it together as one big old Dragon Blogger happy family.
Tonight we're taking a quick look at a new product, guys. This is from Vaunt. This is their LED car light strips. This is for inside your car, guys. This does take a cigarette lighter adapter, so just remember that you will need that. Now this can do 16 million colors, 30 scenes, music DIY mode, music sync mode, LED car strip.
I love it I love it when they have these music like LED. That is my favorite feature of any kind of lights, when it syncs up with music. And Avant is another one of those brands that we have that we know that they're gonna make high quality light products. So you know what you're about to get is gonna be amazing.
And 21 feet of stripping. Now we're gonna pop this open and kind of show you guys everything comes in it. First, you get some zip ties, so you guys can hide them up under the dashes or panels and stuff like that. Guys, this also does have an app, so if you guys need the app, you can do that. So you have 4 runs of strips plus a cigarette lighter. Here's your cigarette lighter. On the cigarette lighter, guys, has a power plug to turn it on and off. Then you have the controller. The controller is where you'll actually turn on the power, the lighting cycles, lighting modes to adjust that, or hook up the Bluetooth to connect it up to the app. Then you have the strips, and I'm going to kind of untangle this some so you guys can see these strips. Now, the cool thing about these strips is that they do have 3M adhesive, so you have 4 of these strips just like this, right? On the back, 3M adhesive, so if you want to 3M adhesive them to something, you can definitely do that. Plenty of wire to hide it throughout the car, which is great, but what does it look like? By luck, I have a plug-in in here, and I'm going to plug this in. Let's untangle myself. You guys see the 3 light strips, right? Here's your 3 lighting colors. Now we're going to change some pattern, turn it on and off. This is from the controller right here. We need to cycle the color. Or we can hit patterns, and there we got, like, I believe, flashing. Change it. Another pattern. Definitely more patterns. So the controller does a lot. And it is also 3M adhesive, but you can hide it up out of the way, which is very, very cool to actually have that option. Now, if you guys give me...
I want to see if he's... Oh, yep, there he gets into the app.
So scenes of aesthetics. Yeah, we can do festival. Let's do party, right? Party just flashing and stuff.
Jeez, is such a goofball, man.
Candlelights, just a little glare. Christmas, it's just going to flash a couple colors. Father's Day, disco. Let's do disco. There it is. Flash and disco. Now remember, guys, you do have more LED strips, of course, down here, just like this. But let's do music mode. Music mode. Here we go. Music, and it's going to move. Music's going to move to my voice. And I got a couple more strips down here, right? My voice. Colorations, we can just do red. We can do blues. We can save colors. We can do scenes. Let's do some nature, sunset glow.
So as you can see, absolutely amazing product. I like the fact that it's specifically like car lights, and you can tell because it has the little car lighter adapter, and just a really good product for the amazing for its price range. I personally could not do something like that because I would get frustrated with setting up all those wires and stuff. But I love the fact that not only does it come with zip ties, but it comes with that 3M adhesive that he was telling you about, so you can place them. If you have an idea, if you're creative and you love your car and you're good with doing stuff like that, it's going to definitely be worth checking out. Now, of course, you shouldn't be on your phone while you're in the car, but it is cool that it does have that app to go with it. So just make sure you're being safe. You're only using it when you're not driving the car. You get to set up how you want it before you take off. Also, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live show. I'm your host with the most but no toast, Nkda. Happy to have you here as a part of the Dragon Blogger family. But I like the fact that it also does include that actual physical control for it, so that you can actually, use it without having that. Maybe you're at a stoplight and you can just press the button on what you want to do, whether you want to turn it off, cycle the lights, change the pattern or whatever. And I think that is a cool little feature that it includes. Next up on our list, we're coming towards the end too. We have the Lucetta shampoo. This one was covered by Mrs. Dragon Blogger, I believe. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this video up, and basically this is going to be purple shampoo and conditioner, which I believe is for like blonde hair or dyed hair. I think I could be wrong, but she's going to go ahead and explain it's for people with bleach blonde hair. Okay, it is specifically for people with bleach blonde hair. I knew it was something like that.
Today we're taking a look at the Lucetta Starbright Color Brightening series of shampoo and conditioner. This is a shampoo and conditioner set. So if you have color treated hair that is blonde or any type of the artistic grays, your hairdresser might have indicated that you should use a purple shampoo if you are prone to brassiness of the hair, or the blonde color just seems to kind of turn a little bit too dark. That's where purple shampoo comes in. So it is for treated hair for blonde and grays. This is infused with coconut oil, biotin.
So blonde, grays, platinums, that kind of thing. This is for you, especially if it's that bleach blonde, like Justin said.
Quinoa seed extract and keratin. It also, this set is free of sulfates, parabens, and is gluten-free and also pH balanced. So I'm going to show you what the shampoo looks like, because that's something I always like to kind of explore if you are trying out a new shampoo and
it's also, one thing about it is that it's also currently 24% off too. And so if you have either any of those dyed hair colors, it's definitely worth checking out Select Product and Carousel. Has it not switched over yet? Is it switched over now? Can you see it?
Conditioner for the first time. You should always kind of test a place on your body, like your hands or your arm or something, and just make sure that you don't have any reactions to it. Also, what you may want to do, what you could do, is also ask your hairdresser if this product would be okay for your hair. I think that doing your due diligence will help you get the result that you really want. So I have color treated blonde hair, the typical
I remember when y'all were talking about it in the Dragon Blogger chat. I was laughing at that part.
blonde and brown with the highlights.
I'm gonna skip just a little bit through, just so we can see it.
Actually smells really good. But if you're using something new, you always want to test your skin.
I love her like gym tattoos also. Those are so cool.
Before you put it on a very large area. And that's just a safety precaution. So we are going to show you in this video how you want to do your hair in the bath or shower. And then we'll see the final result. So now, as you can see, my color is just kind of, I mean, it's still good, but it's just kind of.
So we got the before here. So let's skip to where she's actually like applying it. Is there a part?
So,
oh, it's
3 minutes.
Okay, hold on.
Shampoo and conditioner. I was really impressed with the.
Oh, so this is the after. So this is the before.
Kind of needs to be washed and needs to take advantage of the purple shampoo, which will make the blonde really nice looking, refresh it, bring it back to life that I had when I left the hair salon. So we're gonna try it and see how it goes. So see you after.
Okay, and this is the after.
So as you can see, I just washed it and now I'm gonna blow dry it. So as you can see,
I like how she did the little cue there. That's what my girlfriend does too. But you can definitely see the difference in it too.
I went ahead and used the shampoo and conditioner. I was really impressed with the conditioner because it was light, but you really could feel that it detangled and it was really nice. Now, I left the shampoo on for 3 minutes and then rinsed, and then I left the conditioner for 3 minutes also. So you can see my hair is mostly dry and it's bright blonde again.
So as you can see, especially after seeing the before and after for both of those videos, or for both, you know, her hair before and her hair after, it does a really good job at making the blonde be very similar to to the quality that you get right when you do get it bleached. And yeah, it did revitalize it a bit. She mentioned that it smelled nice. She mentioned that she put the shampoo in, let that sit for 3 minutes, did the conditioner for 3 minutes also. And then, so you really can't beat that kind of quality, especially if you have that bleached blonde, gray, platinum type hair. It definitely will help revitalize it. And you could see the quality difference from the before and after she washed and blow dried it. It really did look a lot more, I don't know what the word, revitalize is a good word, but there's another word I'm looking for and I can't think of right now because words are hard. But absolutely amazing product. Again, it is 24% off, regular about $45, currently about $34. So if your hair is bleached, blonde, grays, platinums, definitely worth checking out. And I definitely would recommend it. I'm pretty sure Mrs. Dragon Blogger would also. Moving on to our next one, our next product, we have the AOT scrub brush, and we get to see I absolutely love it when Justin has anything with like a vacuum or a broom or something, because let me tell you something. It's just Pumpkin's gonna attack it. It always makes me laugh. He does like a cool little slow motion shot of it, and I think it's the cutest thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up.
I'm here showcasing the AOT long handle.
So I'm gonna skip because he's gonna show you all the little pieces that comes with it in the assembly. So I'm gonna skip just to him doing the assembly part.
The part of the handle with the black corkscrew is the part that goes into the bottom of the bristle brush. So you just screw that in till it's nice and tight, and that's how you know which one goes in there. Then you
Let's see. One thing to note is that the black screw thread goes into the bottom. I'll use simply
you know, the rest
sometimes I do that too.
The attachments, honestly, which are all the light gray with the middle. There you go, nice and tight. And another attachment here, easy to assemble. Just install it, screw it in until it's nice and tight.
Oh, he hit something. I heard the dong.
Screw it in until it's nice and tight.
Oh, you hit the mic.
You've got the top of the handle itself.
Yeah, I saw in the video at the end.
Now, as mentioned, it comes with this little bristle here for cleaning in between corners, edges, grout. So that's nice. They're really stiff bristles right here. Should make that easy work. And of course, you have the bristle brush itself. Really strong bristles. Squeegee to squeegee windows or flat surfaces. Good for cleaning decks or anything you need like that. So the scrubbing bristles actually work pretty well for concrete or hard tile. I had no trouble scraping off any of the dust, dirt, and that's without even wetting and using
the slow motion.
Sort of
Let's
soap.
go!
Now, of course, my dog does not like brushes at all, or any bristles, or any brooms. So he always makes things difficult when I try to review a sweeping product. But the handle is extremely long, easy to reach everywhere. The squeegee is sturdy. And I'm just using it just to show you an example on the reach of it and the length on how.
Oh, it wasn't on purpose? Yo, even though it wasn't on purpose, this is the best intentional slow mode ever. So this is great.
I could scrub off some of the concrete with the bristle brush here. So if you need to clean a patio deck, you need to clean a concrete backyard, a porch, this brush works pretty well.
So absolutely amazing brush. Thank you, Justin, for covering that. As you can see, like he said, very long handles, so you can definitely get wherever, I love the fact that the assembly is super easy. It comes with that little brush with the hard bristles that you can get into small, hard to reach places that the broom otherwise could not get to. And it also has that squeegee in that works really well too, for like cleaning windows or patios or something that's like more laminate or glass. And I think that's really cool. So, and then we also got to see Pumpkin, who's adorable. So that's absolutely amazing. The last couple of products that we have here are all mine, and I love them all, so I'm super excited to get to do them. The first of which is going to be this really awesome 14.5 foot collapsible telescoping ladder from Yuffie, and I have it here with me. It is kind of heavy. It's about 25 pounds or so, but like as you can see, it's super compact, and I'm going to show you in the video that it's really easy to use and set up. But I love how it has this nice little strap so that when you have it in the compact mode, you can keep it all together. And then it has these really nice ends to basically lean it on. I love this ladder. I have personally never owned a ladder. This is the first ladder I've ever owned, and I'm so happy that of all the ladders to have owned first, that this is the one that I got. So I absolutely love this thing. I'm gonna show you guys the video, and I hope you guys grow to love it too. It's definitely amazing. And my girlfriend helped me with this video.
So here's my new telescoping ladder, and it's really easy to use. All you have to do is use these clips to make sure that you unlock it and lift it up. So once you do that, you're able to lift it up as you extend it.
Oh yeah, it is on deal. It's currently 20% off.
And you can do more than one to get it to whatever desired height you want to. And then when you do the same thing, you do the same thing to unlock it when you want to drop it down. Now you will notice it'll stop at those rings, but when you do once it gets to that ring, when you do the one below it, it'll drop the one above it too. So as you can see, it kind of goes in steps. And then once you get to the bottom, it's good to go. So I'm going to extend it to basically get up to my garage roof and then climb it and show you guys how it works. All right, so we've got the...
Halfway through making this video, I realized that I'm scared of heights, and though I did get on it once, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to make a video getting on this thing without absolutely embarrassing myself. And so my girlfriend was just like, fine, I'll do it.
The ladder telescoped as high as we need to get on top of the garage port. So while
yeah, Justin, I'm the same. I'm the same.
we're recording, I realized that I'm a little bit more scared of heights than my girlfriend is. So while she climbs up,
I was shaking, going, same, Justin.
I'm going to be supporting the ladder for her, just to kind of be safe. But as you can see, it's very sturdy. She's able to climb up safely, no problems, and we're able to get on top of the carport so that we can see the stuff up there, and install anything that we would need to these wood panels up here if we wanted to put like some security lights or something. So if you're looking for a really awesome telescoping ladder, one that's going to be super awesome and get at varying heights, whether it's your roof, your carport, or whatever, definitely check this one out. And then of course for quick storage, it telescopes down, and then you got this nice little strap to make sure you keep it secured. And I mean, it basically takes up no space whatsoever. I can put it in my garage, and it's just good to go until the next time I need it.
Yeah, I also really like that. Like I said, like I have it right here, and it takes up literally almost no space. Like this, you can slide. It is so thin too. Like you can slide it in anywhere, and it's going to fit just fine. Like you can always find a spot to store this thing, and that's what I like most about it. And also that like the frame is really solid. Like again, I'm terrified of heights, and I was able to get on it, and like I'm super shaky myself, but it did feel really sturdy. It's just that like once I have to, going up is fine for the most part, but it's when I gotta start coming back down and I gotta like look before I step. That's where it gets me. Coming back down is where it gets me. So absolutely amazing telescoping ladder. Definitely worth picking up if you don't have a ladder. Like I said, this is my first ladder, and I absolutely enjoyed it. Moving on to the next product that we have in the showcase. Again, y'all know me, it's plants, water, and smell goods, and this one deals with plants. So I've got this really awesome T4U 6-inch pots that comes in an 18 pack. It's absolutely amazing. I love their terracotta pot aesthetic. They look amazing, and
so these
they
are
amazing.
Some awesome plastic terracotta themed plant pots, and I absolutely love them. Now at first glance you would think that they are actual real terracotta pots, which I love, but when you touch them, like, immediately that they're plastic. But that doesn't take away from the amazing aesthetic that they provide to my plants. I put 2 plants in here, and they come with a pack of 18, so it's absolutely amazing. You get a bunch of different pots that you can rearrange however you want to. And what I also like about them is that for each pot, they come with this nice little pan that you can see at the bottoms here to catch water. And so I'm looking forward to putting a bunch of my plant babies into these new pots. I have a bunch of different plants over here and stuff, some that I really want to repot into those plants. We have some that are similar colors, but I just rather have all of them be in terracotta style if I can. So I'm looking forward to doing that and getting everything set up. But if you're looking for some really awesome terracotta style pot plants to have, these are definitely ones that you're going to want to check out.
Very straightforward and to the point. Absolutely amazing pots. They're very high quality. The plastic is very thick and sturdy. You don't have to worry about it being wobbly. And I love the fact that it comes with a little drain pan at the bottom so that if you wanted to use them inside or outside, you're free to do so without having to worry about making a mess. And that's just something that's absolutely amazing. The next two products, of course, as you know, when we get to the end of my streams, we always get to see some Star Wars products. So before I send you home tonight, I'm going to show you two really cool Star Wars products that both of which I got from my girlfriend because they're two of her favorite characters. And so I'm just going to show the first. Really simple. These are some really nice slippers. She loves these. They're based on one of her favorite characters, Ahsoka Tano, who is a Togruta. In the Clone Wars, she shows up in The Mandalorian, she shows up in Rebels, and she's just an overall amazing character. My girlfriend loves her, so I decided to get her these. I love the insides of them. They're super soft and super comfortable. And then on the bottom, they do have sort of like these rubber things that are really good for gripping on tiles so you don't have to slip around. But now what I will say about them is that they don't offer much support. They're really just a wear around the house kind of slipper. And if you step in anything wet, you're going to have a bad time because there's no sole to them really. There's just literally this layer of fabric and then it immediately starts with this very soft material. But they look absolutely amazing. They look like one of our favorite Star Wars characters. And so these are definitely a buy worth picking up if you love Star Wars as much as I do. I absolutely love these slippers. Sometimes I steal them from her and wear them. Don't tell her though, because she'll kill me. But they're really nice. Even though me and her are different shoe sizes, they are kind of stretchy too. So you're able to stretch and basically, you know, even if you don't get your size, if you get a size smaller, they'll stretch to fit for the most part. But they're really cool. They're really awesome, and I enjoy them so much. Moving on to the last product for the night before I let y'all go. I'm sorry for going a little bit over today. I've been running my mouth all night. But I've got this really cool Galaxy's Edge Leia Organa lightsaber. Now, I didn't include the blade because I forgot to tell Justin to add it to the carousel, and I forgot to add it to the carousel myself. So that's my apologies. But Galaxy Edge sabers are different from the Force FX sabers in that they do not come with the blades. You have to buy the blades separately. And so I don't have the blade in here with me for this one, but they come with this cool case too that I love. And when you open it, you have the lightsaber in there. So this is the lightsaber, and this head is just the display head. You can't actually put a lightsaber or the blade in here. To do that, you have to unscrew this part, and it comes with an additional head. And this is what you would put on if you wanted to use the actual lightsaber. Because as you can see, it has the connectors at the end for the lights. And it's just, I love Leia Organa. And she became one of my favorite characters in the Legends timeline. And she's one of my my girlfriend's favorite characters, especially after watching Kenobi. She just grew to love Leia that much more. And so I figured it'd be a good idea to go ahead and get her this amazing lightsaber because she loved the character so much. But I'm just going to go ahead and screw this end on so you can see basically what it looks like. I prefer the style of the display head because it has that thin neck as opposed to this one that has to have a fat neck because it has to fit the blade in it. But still an absolutely amazing cool lightsaber, and I love the fact that it comes with the case. for displaying it, and I just think it's an amazing buy. I love the Galaxy Edge series. I'll always be a fan of the Black series, the Force FX, but the Galaxy's Edge ones are absolutely amazing also, and definitely worth picking up if you're a fan of Star Wars like I am. But we have gotten to the end of our show now. That is every product that I've had to show you guys for the night. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here at our Monday night Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live stream. I have been your host with the most, but no toast, Nkda. If you're not following, please bless our little Dragon Blogger family and hit that follow button so you can stay up to date with more Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live streams. I'll be back tomorrow evening at 6 PST, and I believe that James or no, Nate is streaming in the morning too, I believe. Justin, correct me if I'm wrong. So be sure to stay tuned to catch more Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment live show. Yep, Nate is at 6 a.m. PT tomorrow. So be sure to tune in for that. And James is Wednesday through Saturday. So until next time, peace out, Girl Scouts, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Monday night.